It is Vjekoslav Zepic, Croatian bridge player and coach. He's represented Croatia a number of times in junior and open national teams. Teaches bridge at schools across Croatia and serves as the coach and captain of the under 16 team. That's actually super cool. We'll play daily using 2/1. Pass from partner, a diamond on our right. We have a 10 count. This is not our hand. I mean, no one vulnerable. This is exactly the vulnerability that you want to be competing for part scores at match points or board a match form of scoring. But partner's a passed hand. We don't have the shape to bid. I mean, it's possible that we have a spade fit and maybe we would want to compete to 2 spades in some manner, but there's no real way for us to enter into the auction. If we ever call spade, our partner's going to raise us on 3 and we could just end up going down when we might just beat 1 no trump, for example. So we'll just let them have this one. Apparently not. Partner has 5-5 in the majors. Michael's Cubid. Well, we have 8 high card points in the minor suits. I think it is a little bit more likely that partner's shape is 5-5-1-2 as opposed to 5-5-2-1. So it's possible that both of our controls in the minors are going to play here. The ace of diamonds opposite a singleton and king jack doubleton of clubs opposite a doubleton. It's very possible. But with partner being a passed hand, they really shouldn't have, I mean, this suggests it's 10 to 11 high card points, but look, realistically, partner would be opening a 10 count with 5-5 in the majors. So if this is a Michael's Cubid, which I mean, I guess it should be even as a passed hand, partner's going to be like 6 to 9 high card points, somewhere in that range, maybe like 5 to 9 or 6 to 8 or something. I don't know. But both majors, 5-5, some good shape. So is there any hand where we can actually make a game? Let me give partner 5-5-1-2 shape just to be friendly. And let's say that they have all of their values in the majors and they have all of the right values in the majors. So they have like ace 5th of hearts and ace jack 5th of spades, and somehow the king of spades is on side. So we lose no spades, we lose 2 hearts, and we have a club guess. It's a bit much. I think we should just play this hand in a part score if possible. Now, if I do bid something like 2 spades, which I think is probably what I'm going to do, it is going to give West the opportunity to bid 3 clubs. Oftentimes, this no trump bid is going to have a long club suit associated with it. I mean, the joke I like to make is that 1 no trump shows clubs here in this auction, a diamond pass a no trump. But there's some chance 2 spades passes out, and I'm pretty content just competing to 3 spades. And if partner does have the shape that we're kind of expecting, 5-5-1-2, then we'll probably be able to give partner at least 1 diamond rough in a club contract. So if they outcompete us to say 4 clubs, we can probably double and collect 100 or 300. So I think I'm okay just bidding 2 spades here. Okay, it passes out. Partner's not 5-5-1-2. Partner's 5-5-2-1. So maybe the opponents did miss out on a club partial. We get the jack of hearts lead. Of course we do. I mean, why would we get any other opening lead? Kind of a nonsense lead here. But it looks like it's going to work out pretty well for them. If they can play 3 rounds of hearts roughing and then knock out my ace of diamonds before I establish a club trick, they're going to be able to take 5 defensive tricks pretty quickly. So let me think about this for a second. I mean, I guess if hearts are 3-2 and we go ace king of hearts, heart rough, then I can just pull trumps and pitch my clubs. And if they take the ace of clubs, I can pitch a diamond from dummy. So if hearts are 3-2, I definitely want to cover with the queen of hearts. That way, if East doesn't give their partner a heart ruff, then I can pull trumps and lead a heart to the 10 to set up the heart suit. But if hearts are 4-1, and I cover with the Queen of Hearts, East will win, cash another heart, then give their partner a ruff, but they're still going to have another high heart out there. So if hearts are 4-1, I would almost prefer to just duck this trick. And then maybe East will still go Ace, King of Hearts and a heart ruff. The problem is if the Jack of Hearts holds and West just switches to a diamond, it's bad news for us. I guess I'm going to cover. Yeah, I guess I'll cover. There's no way the 8 of Hearts just came back. Okay. Well, sure. Now a diamond switch. Great. Brilliant. Okay. It sounds as if West must have the club ace based on the auction and the way that the hand has played out so far. But I'm still going to lose a diamond, a club, and a heart from here. It's okay. I mean, we go plus, so that's good news, but this is the best that we can manage, unfortunately. All right, let's pull some trumps. And I mean, I guess I'm going to try and lead a club to the Jack. I don't really expect this to to work. East had the ace of clubs as well. Wow. Surprising. So what was West's hand? Oh, West had queen, 6th of clubs and out. Yikes. Eric, you bid 3 clubs or 3 spades and they got to 5 clubs, which you ended up doubling, and that went down 1. Yeah, it's very strange that East didn't balance with a takeout double here. We would have bid 3 spades, but then West would probably bid 4 clubs. And like I said, my plan was to double 4 clubs. So that wouldn't have gone all that well if we had done that. But looks like our counterpart here did bid 3 spades. I mean, I think our rationale for it makes a lot of sense. We expected partner's shape and the minor suits to be the other way, which is the most likely. And on that layout, I mean, that's kind of what you play for at match points. Maybe this is the learning point here, at least in terms of a very advanced concept for playing like match points or board a match. You don't really try and protect against like every possible layout. Like if I knew that partner had a singleton club and a doubleton diamond, I would have been a little bit more interested in protecting against the opponent's possible club partial. And then maybe 3 spades makes some sense. I mean, I don't know why West bid 4 clubs over 3 spades, but West didn't bid over 2 spades. That seems a little bit crazy. But you basically play for the most likely layout of the cards. Like if trumps could be 3-2 and you can make like 12 tricks on a hand, you play for trumps to be 3-2. You don't take the imp philosophy of like, oh, I better protect against 4-1 trumps, and therefore I should give up on an over trick or give up on getting to my best contract. Here, we just expected that the opponents probably weren't making a lot of clubs because they only had a 9-card fit. We could get diamond ruffs, and partner should have some values for their 2 diamond bid. So I think I like the plan of 2 spades, 3 spades, or at least the one that I had come up with. I don't think it's really fair to our opponent that on this layout, we ended up going plus and they kind of didn't, but we'll move on. A no trump on our right. We have a 1 count. I guess I'm good. 2 hearts, transfer to spades. Sure. Let's see what the opponents do here. So 3 hearts, natural forcing. supposedly 5-5. This is their method for showing 5-5 game force. 4 hearts by East. Now, yeah, I was going to say this should probably be some sort of fast arrival bid, but I don't like the term fast arrival, but this should be a hand that doesn't really have a ton of slam interest. So East almost certainly is either 2-2-4-5. I mean, like, I don't know why they would bid 4 hearts instead of 3-0 with that shape. Or maybe like 2-3-4-4, 2-3-5-3. But with a bunch of queens and jacks is pretty likely. Otherwise, they would be Q-bidding or doing something else on their way to 4 hearts because West's hand's unlimited. You really don't want to make fast arrival bids when one of the opponents is unlimited. Yeah, see, like, this is a hand that 100% East should be showing some slam interest. It's only a 15 count, but you have all of these aces and kings. You have a source of tricks and clubs, which, I mean, is pretty likely to be opposite shortness given this auction, but still, this is a very nice hand from East. So I think if you used 4 clubs to show a slam try-in hearts and 4 diamonds to show a slam try-in spades, that would make some sense. Or maybe 3 spades is your slam try-in spade, so 4 diamonds could be something else. That would be a good bid to use on this hand. Partner leads a diamond. The 10 wins. Okay. I mean, okay. Like, I played the 8 and 9 of hearts because, anyway, this is actually like a relatively common, like, expert tactic, I would say, in the trump suit, is that you conceal your very smallest trump to try and make it look like your partner must have another one. Therefore, there's no danger in taking a heart finesse because either North has queen third of hearts or South is the one with queen third of hearts, right? The same happens if you just play hearts in another way. Yeah, I mean, that it just doesn't make any sense to play the hand this way, but so be it. Ace of clubs, does this cash? Long tank, it does not cash. Okay. 6-5, and a push. Silly robots. So I assume we had like a similar thing happen at both tables, probably. My turn to bid. I have not picked up very much today. We have a 6 count. Ooh, a heart, 4 spades, double. Sure. Looks good. Oh. Okay, sure, partner. I mean, like, it's not the worst bid ever, but you're missing a trump. Like, if you wanted to bid 3 spades preemptive, you could do that. I think just overcalling 1 spade, it makes some sense as well. And you do have this king outside, which could be a little bit of defense. Anyway, how do we want to play 4 spades? We have 1 potential entry to the south hand, the dummy. East doubled, which doesn't mean a whole lot. I guess I'm going to play low at trick 1. I don't think the jack is ever going to be a useful card, but maybe I should just put up the jack to find out what West has in the suit. I mean, I really don't want to play the 5 and have West play the 10. I don't think that's a very likely play, but that seems a little bit dangerous. Yeah, let's play low. West plays the queen, so that's got to be ace-queen. The 10 of diamonds comes through. I mean, it definitely looks like a singleton or doubleton diamond. I'm trying to avoid a diamond ruff. And I guess that means I want to play the king here. Maybe I should play low. I guess I'll play the king. I mean, East is going to know that we have the king, so if we follow low and then the king on the first 2 rounds of diamonds, that might look a little suspicious. But if we play the king here, maybe West is returning the 10 from, I don't know, 10 third or 10 fourth or something. So I'll just play the king. We know East has the queen anyway. And they give their partner a ruff. Okay, well, unfortunate. The king of hearts comes back. East following up the line in the heart suit. So West is turned up with ace, king, queen of hearts. Nothing in diamonds. We don't know what's going on in the spade suit. It looks like hearts are 6-3, diamonds are 4-2. I'm tempted to just cash the ace of spades, I suppose. There's no real danger in playing a club now, but at least I would get to find out where the king of spades is before I touch the club suit to try and guess that. I think it's pretty likely that the king of spades is offside, so that would place West with the club ace. And then I could play a club to the jack. The problem is if I play a club to the king, let's say, and it loses, I don't have a club entry to take a spade finesse anyway if I wanted to do that. Or if I play a club to the jack and it loses, I don't have a club entry to take a spade finesse if that was what I wanted to do. There's some chance that East would bid 5 hearts with a stiff spade. So I think I'm just going to cash the spade ace. There's the jack of spades. We will exit a spade just to confirm that East had king doubleton to start with. East plays back a heart. Very good. Now we'll lead a club. Club to the jack. Okay. Very good. 4 spades doubled down 3. I mean, the opponents were in fact making 4 hearts. So all right result when we guess the clubs there. On to board 4. Partner opens 2 now. Okay. We finally have a hand worth bidding with. 5 count. We have an ace. Definitely willing to raise to 3 no. Do we play puppet or anything? We do not. So I will just bid 3 no with my hand. Diamond opening lead. So we got 3 spades. I think first things first, we have to duck trick 1. This, of course, could be just be 4th best. It could be like king jack 9-6, king jack 7-6 of diamonds, something like that. King 9-7-6 of diamonds. So we definitely duck trick 1. Hopefully we win the queen. West wins the king. Okay. I suppose what that means is that East has led from weakness. Makes a little bit more sense. I mean, there's one holding of diamonds where the 6 would still be 4th best. It would be jack 9-7-6 of diamonds. And I could dump the queen here, planning to take a diamond finesse later in the play to unblock the suit. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to deal with a major suit switch. The question is, like, we just don't know which one West is going to switch to. From West's perspective, it could be right to play hearts or it could be right to play spades. We're just not going to know until the next trick. I mean, obviously, if they play a spade, we're in great shape. But on a heart switch, we have some issues. I guess I'm going to play low. There's some chance the Jack of Clubs is an entry if there's an ace doubleton of clubs out there somewhere. Okay, I'm just going to play low. It's somewhat... Oh, okay, West returns a diamond. So this is probably pretty good defense for them. If West is sitting on ace third of clubs, then, of course, this is profitable because they will knock out my diamond entry to the long clubs. I didn't get a heart switch, which I guess is really important to have avoided. East does play the diamond 9. I still have no idea what their opening leads are, and I don't think they know what their opening leads are. Like, I've seen them lead second best from honor third situations. I've definitely seen them lead low and high from a bunch of small cards. It just seems kind of random what they choose. So I'll lead the king of clubs. I don't really see any reason to try a different club out of hand. They do let it hold. So let's continue high club. Okay. We got 2 club tricks, we got a diamond, we got 3 spades and a heart. This is going to get us up to 7. We might be able to take an 8th trick if the 10 of spades is a winner. And then we would need to somehow throw the opponents in to giving us a 9th trick. Our heart spots are a little bit weak. If we just had like the 7 of hearts, we might have had a better chance at this. But, I mean, it's possible that West has the king, queen of hearts to go with their ace of clubs, and maybe we can end play them. I think it's probably a good idea, therefore, to try and strip West's spades. So let's do that. King 6-3-2. Long tank from East. East pitches the 2 of diamonds. Wow. Okay. Well, I suppose we should exit a club. Our hope is going to be that we can end play them into either leading spades. We're just going to try and get out for down 1 if possible from here. If we can take 2 spades and the ace of hearts, that would be great. So let's do it. East has the club ace. Fascinating. Okay, so East is in. They're going to have to switch to hearts. 7 of hearts to the 9 queen. Seven of hearts is an interesting card to play. What do I think East shape is? East is 1, 4, 5, 3 probably. So we could just guarantee 8 tricks by ducking here. And I think I'll do that. If West plays back the 10 or 8 of hearts, we can just cover with the jack, and then East will be unplayed into leading hearts into our ace 6. I don't know why East played the 7 of hearts back. They could have played a lower one. I mean, maybe East's hearts are king 10, 8, 7, 4th, I guess is possible. Anyway, we'll just take our 8 tricks. Hey, EPL. Good afternoon. No, I guess East did have a lower heart. That. Whoa. Okay, back to thinking about the hand, because if this is actually the way that the hand is laid out, West has gotten themselves end played if I just go Ace of Hearts and a heart. Huh. All right. West is like trying to decide if they're going to get themselves off of the end play, but they did not. So there was nothing they could do in the end to beat me? Is that true? I guess that is true. Fascinating. Huh. I mean, the hand in some ways played itself. Could they have done better if West had... I mean, like, sure, they probably could have done better if West had switched to a low heart when winning the Diamond King. I don't know if I would put in the Jack. Maybe I would, but that would be pretty difficult defense. I mean, the Diamond return did cut communications. It stopped me from running the clubs, but... Wow. Fascinating hand. Cool. On to the last one. We'll see what, I assume there's going to be another video from whoever we're playing against, this Zepic guy. We'll see what they did. Pass by partner, heart on our right. We got big hand, 21. Way too good to overcall spade, of course. So we'll start with double. It could be the case that it's better to show our hand as the no trump type, but I think the 9 of hearts is just not quite a good enough card. Like if it was King 10 third of hearts, then something like Jack Doubleton or Queen Doubleton in partner's hand would give us a second stopper. Anyway, we'll start with double. Partner bids a spade, 2 clubs on our right. So how strong do we want to show our hand? I mean, 3 spades is probably about right in terms of descriptive power. Like King, Queen, Doubleton of clubs is like fine. We only have 1 loser in the suit, but we're wasting a lot of high card value. The Jack of diamonds is going to be pretty worthless most of the time. Opposite partners holdings, the King of hearts is a fine card, but there's some chance it just goes heart to the ace heart ruff, or Ace of hearts, heart ruff at tricks 1 and 2. Ace, King, Jack, 5th of spades might not be a great holding. I mean, the Jack of spades is useless as well. I could bid 2 hearts and see... Oh, apparently this shows a spade fit. I don't know why. 2 hearts does not show spade fit. We could have clubs or diamonds single suitor here, and we just have such a strong hand that we want to game force. Q-bidding the suit after making a takeout double just shows a good hand of some kind. So, I mean, I guess if this shows a spade fit, maybe I should do that. That will keep the auction a little bit lower. I think in real life, I would just bid 3 spades. Partner with, 4 small spades and out would know what to do. And if partner had a little bit of something, the Queen of spades and 1 outside card, like the Queen of diamonds or something, Ace of clubs, obviously King of diamonds, one of those things, then they would be happy to bid a game, being kind of maximum for their 1 spade bid. But let's try out this 2 heart bid. I don't know what's going to happen from here, but supposedly partner knows what we have. Partner bids 4 spades. Okay, good luck, pard. Diamond lead. All right. We got a club loser, a diamond loser, and a heart loser. I think we just win this and pull trumps. This could easily be a singleton opening lead. So let's do that. If spades happen to be 4-0, we're going to have to rethink our plan. But for now, let's win the diamond ace. Pull some trumps. Okay, spades are not 4-0. So we can just pull all the trumps if necessary. Ace throws a club, and we can take the heart finesse. You guys can have 2 more tricks. There we go. It was a singleton opening lead. East was 6-5. And we push the board. Let's check out the results. So our opponent did bid 3 spades with the hand, which I think is kind of the normal bid on our hand, which I think was a good decision. And, you know, like I said, we can kind of see that North understood this 3 spade sequence as being very strongly suggesting a game. They had much more than just 4 small spades and out, so they did raise to 4 spades anyway. So I think this is the right auction generally. But let's, wait. Hold on. How do I get to the video? There's no video? How am I supposed to review the hands if there's no video? Okay, I guess we can take a look at what happened at the other table. So we'll pull it up like this. They got to 5 clubs. They made the 3 spade bid. Kind of already talked about this one. I did like our decision, even though it probably should have worked out badly for us on this deal. We should have ended up in maybe 4 clubs doubled, making east-west. It's only match points. It's just 1 board, but that's what probably could have happened to us. Okay. Next board. 4 hearts making 6. Yeah, this is just... I don't even really understand the decision making here. I mean, obviously the robot was worried that there could be a spade ruff outstanding, and so they didn't take the heart finesse, but who cares if there's a, like, you still take the percentage play in the trump suit to try and make as many tricks as possible. If the queen third of hearts is on side, then you need to take that finesse to beat the other table. So same silly thing happened in both rooms on that one. Board 3. Let's take a look at the line of play in 4 spades at the other table. Same heart opening lead to the queen. Same diamond came back. They decided to duck. Queen of diamonds, ace of diamonds. Oh, they didn't even drop the king. I mean, it's, I guess, common to false card by playing a card you're known to hold, but either way, Leah also returned another diamond. King of hearts came back, ruffed. They also cashed the ace of spades and played the queen of spades, same as what we did, trying to get confirmation about where the king of spades was before making their guess in the club suit. So club to the jack and ace, well done. Same line of play at both tables. 3 no trump. This was a very interesting contract, actually. So they got the 6 of diamonds lead as well. They also ducked, of course. You kind of have to. Also decided not to unblock the queen. A diamond came back to the queen. They won. They played a couple rounds of clubs, kind of similar to what we did. And now, at this point, I ended up cashing 2 spades. I wasn't sure what I was going to do if both players followed, but when ace showed out, we had a better sense of what to do on the hand. They also cashed 2 spades, it looks like. Ace showed out. And now they exit a club, same as what we did. So same exact play and defense so far. East continued the 10 of hearts. Whoa. Okay, so the 10 of hearts went to the queen. And once again, you should just duck, right? It's the same exact situation as I was in. You just duck this trick and cover whatever West plays on the next round of the heart suit. It's kind of fascinating, actually. The way that our play had gone, if it had gone heart 9, queen, duck, and then West had returned a low heart, instead of the 8, we were going to go down because we would have stuck in the 6 of hearts on that trick. I wasn't going to play the jack if West played a low heart, because then East might be able to play the king and return a heart, knocking out my ace, and they would score an extra trick. Well, maybe I would. I would have to think about it. But it was kind of funny that they won the ace of hearts, which was a pretty big error on this trick, of course, and now they're just going down. Exited a heart, West won, who was able to exit to North and playing them into leading away from the spade queen at the end. Fascinating hand, but I think a lot of the line of play just kind of falls into your lap a little bit on this one. You don't really need to, you just kind of test the suits, and when things don't work out in the black suits, then you just exit and let the opponents play into you, as happens so often on some of these no trump hands where it's bad distribution. And then this board, 4 spades, 620 at both tables, so the 3 spade bid, I think, probably the right call, but we had a fancy 2-heart gadget apparently in our system that promised to fit, so that just worked out. 8 of diamonds, goes up with the ace, pulls trumps, and leads a heart up to the king, same as what we did. So, nice set overall. I guess we ended up scoring whatever this is, 35. Oh, we're 10th out of 1108 currently, that is. So I guess this is the top scores for today's Celebrity Challenge.